Good morning, Facebook. Everybody's doing well. Just now getting up and getting going here. Actually got a pretty long day. I'm off, taking the day and Thursday off to actually wash and wax my camper. I usually do it about once a year. I'll wash it real good and then wax it about every 3 months or so. I'll do a spray wax. So anyway, go and get right into it, y'all. It's just going to be a super busy day with all that going on. So then I actually check everything for like cracks, check everything for leaks every few months as well, just to make sure everything's sealed properly and such. So all right, y'all, get ready for some self-care this morning. So you can go ahead and close your eyes. First, get somewhere safe to do so. If it's not safe to do so, definitely don't close your eyes and just listen to me. You can do the breathing exercise if you do, and just listen to the reading. Let's take some cleansing breaths, breathing in your nose, out your mouth. Do about 4 or 5 of those. How about let's do joy. Breathe in joy. And then we're going to breathe out any stress that you might have going on today. Hopefully the internet's working good. I didn't connect my Wi-Fi this morning, so normally connect it and run the actual Wi-Fi, but we're running on my cell phone service today. Alright, and one more breath. And on the out breath, blow out hard and let all that stress go. If you have any anyway. I don't really have any today. Everything's feeling pretty good. Okay, and do the serenity prayer. Alright, in prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Alright, today's reading is April the 1st. I love one we got coming up. Y'all make sure to be here April the 5th. Do not miss April the 5th. Really good one I just happened to see while scrolling through here. Okay, it says, growing up in an alcoholic or other dysfunctional home gave me ample preparation to become a perfectionist. Almost nothing I did as a youth was ever right or good enough. Inside I felt rage at never meeting my parents' impossible expectations. I promised myself I would do things differently. By the time I reached my 30s, however, I could hear my parents' critical voices speaking through me. I knew I was using the same words spoken to me. When I finally came into Al-Anon and heard live and let live, it all began to make sense. If I worked at it, I could change what I learned in childhood and become a more pleasant person. This slogan sounds easy, but working it was a different matter. I started backwards with let live, which was exceedingly difficult. I had to keep out of other people's business and let them make their own decisions. I couldn't judge whether what they had decided was right by my standards. Finally, I caught up with live. How do I just live? What is life if I am not constantly involved in other people's affairs? I felt lost. Then I remembered a suggestion from my meetings, which is to take care of yourself. And I had a glimmer of understanding. I already had the individual components of a life, a body, mind, and a soul. All I needed to do was make them work. To make them work is to nourish them and to take care of them. What a simple concept. If I keep my focus on myself and take care of the things that I need to be serene and happy, I can have a real life of my own. Thought for the day is, whose body, mind, and soul am I nourishing today? If I stay out of others' affairs and become more aware of my own, I have a good chance of finding some serenity. Courage, and that's from the book Courage to Change, page 134. Awesome reading, y'all. Yeah, went a little bit into some of our slogans there as well for Al-Anon. Every 12-step program I've been in, they all have different slogans, and they're all really powerful. Here's the thing, I consider them like tools in the tool belt. If you're just getting one out, you need a hammer, get a hammer out. You need a screwdriver, get a screwdriver out. Same kind of thing, right? It's just an analogy for you to be able to better understand that. So, but anyway, y'all take care. Hope everybody has a blessed day. Got to get out here and get started on this camper stuff. The hurricane season's coming up too. It's gonna be a little bit here, but possibility always of deployment. So I like to get my camper and everything done just in case I gotta fly out of here or drive out of here, depending on where the disaster's at. So take care. God bless. Look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow.